In this problem, we're given a string and told to find the length of the longest substring with all distinct characters. So, for example, our input could be A, B, C, A, and our output would be 3, because the longest substring with all distinct characters in this case is A, B, C. And then we run into A again, we've already had A, so our longest is 3. Let me get started with the definition here. I'll call it longest no dupes. Takes an input string, I'll name str. I will use 2 strings that I'll initialize. My string, I'll initialize it as an empty string, and max string. Okay, and I will also use a hash set. Like a dictionary, but with no corresponding values to the keys. I will put chars in my hash set. I'll name it set. Of type char. I'll iterate through the elements of the input string. I'll check if the set already contains the ith element. If it does, I will clear the set. Add the ith element to the set. And add the ith element to my string. Or not add it to it, I'll replace my string with the ith element. And end this if statement. Moving along. Else, so if the set does not contain this element, I will add it to the set. And here I will tack on the ith element to my string. And if the length of my string is greater than the length of max string, I will replace max string with my string. Close off this else. Close off this for loop. And then I'll print out the length of max string. And close off the function definition. Awesome. Let's go through with our sample input string. Okay, so I'll write out, you guys cannot see that. There we go. I'll write out the values of I here. Okay, so for I is 0, if set.contains, it does not. In this case, else set.add string of I. Okay, so we have a set, which I'll put here. So add the ith element. I is 0, ith element is A. My string equals my string plus this element. So now my string is A. If my string.length is greater than max string.length, yes, it is. 1 is greater than 0. Now max string is A. Okay, moving on, I equals 1. If set.contains, it does not. Else set.add, B goes into the set. My string is my string plus the ith element, so my string gets updated to be AB. My string.length is greater than max string.length. Max string gets updated to my string. Moving on, I equals 2. If set.contains, it does not. Else set.add. Okay, so C gets added to our set. My string is now ABC. Max string is updated to ABC. Here's where the fun comes in. So if set.contains string of I, yes it does. That's in our set.clear. Alright. Set.add the ith element. Alright, A is added to the set. My string is now A. But you can see the value for max string was retained. So when we print out the length of max string here, we will be printing out the length of ABC, which is 3. And that was our desired output. Let me analyze the time complexity and space complexity. Space complexity, worst case, it's going to be big O of n. Time complexity is going to be big O of n.